welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tessa, and today I've got a leg and ab workout prepared for you. I'm excited about this one. It's going to be low impact, no jumping. We're just going to be using some free weight dumbbells, and we're going to be getting low, and we're going to be getting a little fiery down there. So let me tell you what we got. We have 3 circuits, 2 rounds. All right, 4 moves, 1 minute each. We got some legs, we got a big blend of abs to kind of like give those legs a rest, but it's going to be so good, and I know you're going to love it, so stick with me. All right, so all you want is some weights, some water, a mat, a sweat towel, just in case you get a little sweaty today, and a music playlist. I have no music on my workout, so you want to get that set before we get started. I do have a link in my description below if you want to check out one of mine. So I think that's all you need to know. And let's work out. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start today with a goblet squat. I hope you have warmed up your legs. I just finished my warm up. We're going to start with those toes turned out slightly, weight up at your top, core activated. We're going to sit back into your squat, a little bounce, and then bring it up. So just a little basic squat. Woo. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice and slow and controlled. Keeping those shoulders down, chest open, shoulder blades squeezing at the top. Make sure those knees are in line with your toes. Y'all, I'm already so hot. This is going to be interesting. That little tiny bounce at the bottom, and then we're going to finish this out. Last 15 seconds, stay down, and we're just going to pulse. Pulse, 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 stay down there. You have 5. Woo! Ow! Yikes! Bring it on up. Drop that weight. I'm going to go lighter. Grabbing 2 weights now. I'm using my 10s. We're going to step out into a nice wide stance side lunge. Bring it up, pulse, and then press off, side, pulse. Side to side lunge. Sinking a little bit deeper every chance we get. Make sure that in that side lunge, you're really sitting back into that hip press off, nice smooth motion. Ooh, my legs are already burning. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be a really interesting leg day. And abs, and abs. Go ahead and bring that down to the floor. We have a little bicycle combo. I want you to start getting into that bicycle nice and slowly, elbows out, chin off the chest. Exhale. With every twist, pulling in your belly button down towards the spine. Lowering that leg that you're extending to that point of control in that lower abdominal right now. If you're ready, I want you to take that into a straight-legged bicycle. Lifting those shoulder blades off the floor every time. Elbows out, chin up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. I'm going to grab my 2 10s. I'm turning this into a walking lunge bounce. So big step, 1, 2, and then other way. I don't have that much space, that's okay. We're doing a little front lunge with a push off. Keep that chest up, weights down by your side. Round 1 is almost through, and I'm already dripping sweat. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. so sweaty already. Well, it is hot. It's hot out here. And I gotta be honest, it's been a minute since I did only a leg day. So if that's where you're at too. This sucks, I don't like it. Okay. All right, so we only get this one more round of that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my first weight. We're gonna start with that, back with that goblet squat. Feet about a little shoulder, if not a little bit wider. Toes turned out just slightly. We're not all the way out. Just slightly. Go ahead and grab that weight. Bring that right up to your top. Start with that ab core squeeze and down, pulse, and then bring it up. If you have a mirror at home, I suggest you getting into that side view, keeping that upper back squeezing. So if you see yourself rounding out those shoulders, I want you to correct that first. Start there. Get nice and deep as you can, keeping that core squeezing, sitting back into that imaginary chair. The majority of your weight should be in your heels. So if you feel those heels coming up, if you're forward, that's wrong. Get back into those hips. Get ready, bring it down, and pulse. Little baby pulses, little baby pulses. It's not gonna feel good. But we're not gonna think about that. We're gonna think about how at the end of this, we get to never do this again. Oh my gosh. Ah, okay. Woo. Grab your double weight. Here, 1, 2. And 1, 2. Keeping that weight underneath and nice and close to that leg. Pulsing to get deeper in that lunge. Oh, my heart rate is high. And we're going to bring that one down to the floor. Start with that little basic bicycle. This time, once you're in that groove, I want you to twist and then lift. Twist and lift. We're adding a little bit of a side crunch there. Before we bring it into our scissors. Scissor bicycle. And 3, 2, legs are straight. Twist and crunch. Watch that lower leg. You're going to drop that leg to that point of control. If you feel any pull in your lower back, that's a sign that that leg is too low. Just bring it on up, keeping that lower back flat against the floor. Beautiful. Oh, my abs. Grabbing our 10s. Here we go. Pulse. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is about to turn into a 10-minute workout. 10 minutes is good, right? That's fine. Oh no. And break. Oh man. Well, the good news, round 1 is done. one is done. We have so much more to do. Great. All right. Good news is I like this next movement. All right, so I'm gonna grab a heavier weight. Heavier weight. I've been doing this for a while, so I can handle a heavier weight. If you're still getting into it, 210s will be great for this movement. We're gonna be doing a staggered stance Romanian deadlift. So we're gonna just bring 1 foot back. Both knees are bent, 1 foot back. You're gonna be having those weights in front. You're gonna hinge it back, and then you're gonna bring it up. Go ahead and grab those weights, right with me. Shoulders back, hinge, and then bring it forward. So we're putting most of that load into that front leg, that back leg there that's bent is just there for balance support. You want to make sure that those weights stay nice and close to that front leg and that your shoulders stay open. We're not rounding out our upper back. You want to go nice and slow. Nice and slow. If you're trying to speed through this, don't. You have a full minute on one side, and then we're going to do a full minute on the other. All right, go ahead and shake it out and set up for the other side. Hinging those hips back, keeping that front knee bent the whole time. You should feel that pull in that hamstring, not in your lower back, not in your upper. Well, your upper back is going to be working, so if you're lifting heavy, you will feel that, but no straining. You want to feel work, not strain. Yikes. Almost there. Give me one more. Beautiful. Drop those weights. We have a Spider-Man plank. So onto your elbows, we're going to bring those knees out towards those shoulders, abs pulling in, hips tucked under, nice and slow and controlled. Last one right here. Now I want you to bring those knees up. I want you to add a little dip and then switch. So knee, dip, and switch. So we're incorporating more of your obliques. Woo! Sorry, I know this is mean. I don't like it either. Oh, geez. Give me one more. And slowly make your way back up to your feet. I'm going to grab one of my heavier weights. We have a sumo squat. So toes turned all the way out, knees in line with your toes. I want you to come down and then bring it on up, down, and up. So similar to that first goblet squat. Now we have a goblet sumo happening here. Keep that chest up. We're not leaning forward. Really fight. We're not going forward. My booty's tucked under, and I'm going straight up and down. And you probably guessed it by now. Bring it down and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep it down there, keep it down there. Woo! Don't think about it. Think about what do you have? What else do you have going on today? What else are you doing? Okay. Woo! Whoops. it one more time. I hope you enjoyed those remaining deadlifts. If you need any assistance on that, if you're like doing it, you're like, this does not feel right, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll try to talk you through what might be going on. Sometimes it's good just to start with no weight to make sure that you feel that stretch in that hamstring first before you add a load to it. All right, time to grab your weights. Oh my gosh, this is going to be interesting. Round 2. Get ready, get second. Let's go. Nice slow release, feel that stretch. And then if you want to add a power to it, add that on the up. This movement is so good for your hamstrings, for your glutes. It's one of my favorites. So it feels a little bit bearable. And other side. Here we go. A very long minute. And drop that weight. Carefully bring that into your Spider-Man planks. Abs in, hips tucked under, booties down, no TP. Nice deep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Get ready. We're going to go ahead and add that dip, lift, dip, and switch. If you're not ready for that dip today, if you're like, absolutely not, are you a crazy person? Don't you worry. I don't expect you to break your back trying to keep up. I want you to feel and do what feels right. Woo! And only go for it if you're ready for that challenge. If you know that you can handle a little bit more. Go ahead and grab that weight. Toes out, bring it down, and bring it up. I am dripping. Dripping. I hope you are too. I hope I'm not alone. Oh, this is a sweaty one. Low impact. No jumping. Nothing crazy. As long as you got the right weight, the right moves, the right form, that right pace. And bring it down and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You know you want it. You know you like it. Oh. So back to what I was telling you earlier. What we're doing later is, okay. Oh my gosh. Moving on. We made it to our last circuit. I'm talking like bullets here, sweating bullets. It's been a while since I've done this. All right, so I want you to grab your 2 dumbbells for our next sequence. Similar to this last one, we are going to stay on one leg for the full minute and then we're going to switch. Oh my gosh, sweaty, sweaty. All right, get ready. So we're going to grab these weights. I want you to bring them up top now. So we're holding them up top. We got a curtsy. We're going to come down, 1, 2, and bring it up. You can keep that leg right where it is. Option 1, if you want to test your balance, you can press off. Option 2, but we're going to stay on that same leg. Really sinking into that hip, weight in that front heel. Whew. All right, those last few seconds, I want you to bring it down, and we're going to pulse. Pulse. Think about activating that glute, that outer hip. Ah, those thighs. Holy smokes. 3, 2, 1. And come on out of it. Whoa. Same thing, other leg. Here we go. You can stay in that stationary position. You can pick it up for that balance. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Do what feels right. Do what feels like that right amount of challenge. Nothing, Tessa, nothing feels like I don't want to do anything. Oh, get ready. Get ready, get set, and pulse. Sitting back into that hip, knee in line with that toe, don't think about it. So I'm telling you that later we're gonna go and take our kids. Oh my God, oh my God. We have more things. I can't even think about it. We're gonna bring ourselves down to the ground. I want you to press into the tops of your legs. Press, 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 we're holding that. You're tilting your hips in towards your rib cage, pressing into your palms. My lower half is shaking violently. Now, single arm, same leg, same arm, same leg, and double. Both arms, both legs extend. Still pressing, single and single. Press, 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 and release for a double reach. You're almost there. Keep that breath going. And bring it on. We're going to bring this into a Frogger bridge. I'm going to grab my heavier weight, feet together, knees are out, weight on your hips. We're going to lift up, squeeze, and down. Squeeze and down. So with those knees out, we're really working those inner glutes. Lower and lift, squeeze at the top every single time. And that lower is just a lower. We're not resting. You're not resting. Lower and lift and squeeze. Last 12, ready, lift, hold, and pulse. Little baby pulses, squeezing your glutes like you've never squeezed your glutes before. I'm totally not even kidding. And relax. Oh, Lord. Roll up. It is a sweat fest down here. Oh, my legs. you enjoy this workout. This is hard. All right. Leave that nearby. I'm gonna go ahead and grab onto my other weights. One more round, we made it. I cannot believe it, we are here. I'm gonna bring those weights right back up top. Curtsy, double, and up. I'm gonna leave that stationary. It feels a little bit more grounding, a little bit like I can control it a little bit more. That's the cool thing when you work out with me. You always have options. There's no shame in trying something new and being like, oh, that was too much, that was too hard. I feel a little bit too out of control. Reel it in. Just reel it in. I fully believe it is helpful and beneficial to dip your toe in every so often. Get into that pool slowly. I don't just jump in. I don't do that. No. I need to ease my way into it. All right, bring it down and pulse, pulse, pulse. Don't come out of it. So my kids are little artists. They love to paint. And so later, what we're doing is we're going to go, holy smoke, oh, ha, other leg. Oh my God. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. So later, I'm going to finish the story. I really want to finish the story. My daughter has been asking to sell her art. She wants to sell her art. And she was like, I want to do a little lemonade, like a lemonade stand. But we art street, we don't get a lot of foot traffic. So we've tried it before, and she's only like sold one thing, and it, wasn't really good for her ego. And so we went to a busy shopping center recently. Go ahead and bring it down and pulse. And she made a little art box. She made a little dollar sign for her little paintings. And you have 3 seconds. Whoo! Ha! Okay, bring it down to the floor. Bring it down to the floor. Press palms in towards those knees, hips tilting. Those lower abdominals are activated. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze. I'm shaking. If you're not shaking, I'm kind of mad at you. You should be shaking like me. Everything's shaking. All right, ready? Single. One arm, one leg. Other arm, and double. Single. You're almost there. The torture is almost over. Still pressing that palm into the top of that thigh. Oh my gosh. And extend. Where is the buzzer? And thank you. And bring that weight back onto your hips for your frogger. This is it. Feet together, knees out. Lift, squeeze. So anyway, we took her to a shopping center and she sold her art, and she made, of course, people were very generous and very encouraging of her for how brave she was being a little street artist. And so later on today, we told her that we would take her to sell some more art. She has something that she's saving up for. Go ahead and lift and squeeze and pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't come down. You're almost through. This is it. This is the final glute, leg, ab, and core. Oh my gosh. And we are fried. Oh, okay, stay on down there. Let's go ahead, since that was a lower back as well. I want you to windshield wiper your knees. So feet are out like this, and just let those knees fall in and out. Alternating those legs, feeling that nice pull on that lower back. It feels so good. And Bring it to your side. Roll up. I'm so sweaty, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm gonna link my workout cool down. Do that, please. Do yourself a favor, stretch everything out so your body can fully recover. You can increase that range of motion and you can feel really good for your next sweat with me. I'm Tessa and I'll see you next time. Peace.